brothers and sisters, I suggest you get a book on African colonization and you study African colonization from 1952 to 2022. I want you to get a good book on the history of neocolonialism. Read 𝚂𝚗𝙱𝚂's Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's Neocolonial. Read it. Why are we celebrating a woman who's responsible for the rape and oppression of millions? Africa is in the condition she's in right now because of the Queen of England. Africa is in the condition right now because of the Queen of England. Y'all want to know why Africa is so backwards? Shout out to my Africans. Let me defend my continental African brothers and sisters right now. Let me defend my continental African brothers and sisters right now. Let me defend my continental African brothers and sisters right now. The reason Africa is still in the condition she is in 70 years later, 70 years later, it'll be 70 years since Ghana's independence in 2027. 65 years later, Africa's still in the condition she's in because the Queen of England are making the former British colonies pay reparations to Britain. How in the hell can an African country be forced to pay reparations to the country that enslaved her people, dehumanized her people, destroyed her culture, raped her resources, dominated her land? And the former British colonies of Africa are paying reparations to the British Crown. How in the hell is that even possible? How in the hell is that even possible? And we want to turn around and honor the woman who sits on the throne of global white supremacy. Honor the woman who is the face and the figure and the force behind global African oppression right now. The British Empire controlled 25% of the world's people in 1914. The British Empire controlled 25% of the land and resources of the entire earth by 1920. And we got the audacity to act like this woman was some sort of blessing to African people. Let me say this. A historically ignorant people have no right to be free. A historically ignorant people have no right to be respected. A historically ignorant people have no right to independence. Are we going to laugh at our ancestors' pain like that? Are we going to turn a blind eye to the millions of black women who were raped by soldiers of the British Army? Are we going to act like we don't know that they castrated black men, forced them to be slaves on their own island, sent tens of millions of us into slavery, into foreign land? And we want to stand here and celebrate the platinum jubilee of a white woman who represents the face of British imperialism and global white supremacy? Brothers and sisters, come on. Brothers and sisters, come on. And let's not even talk about the oppression of our brothers and sisters in the United Kingdom. Let's not even talk about the unemployment in the United Kingdom for black people. Let's not talk about the hunger and the homelessness of black people in the United Kingdom. Let's not even talk about the disenfranchisement and the police brutality against African people in the United Kingdom. Let's not talk about the miseducation of African youth in the United Kingdom. Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. This is the equivalent of the American African celebrating the 4th of July.